All right. My guest today is UFC middleweight Zak Cummings, coming off of a big win this past Saturday. Thanks for giving me a few minutes of your time. And how did the coaching and training go today?
I think it was good today. It's just, got to spend some family time, went to the lake with my daughter, got to relax after, this long, hard training camp, and went to the gym, just kind of got to drop some knowledge on my team and just had some fun heading home.
First, congrats on the big win. How did you feel? In my eyes, the fight was a clear, you won the first round and the third round, I thought, and it was a clear unanimous decision. But with all the bad judging lately, especially since the COVID, it seems, did you feel confident in the decision, or were you a little worried? Or did the landing the head kick at the end kind of make you feel good about it?
I mean, yeah, anytime you go to decision, you're always nervous, worried. You don't know what anybody's seeing. Everybody's got different angles. I felt good in the first round. I felt like I saw everything coming. He landed a good little combination at the end, which possibly could have stole the round, which I think a couple of judges gave him that round. Round two, I really felt like I was finding my shots, my range more. I was landing some hard leg kicks. Dropped them to the mat with leg kicks a couple times. Landed a couple hard left hands. I wasn't throwing the volume I needed to that I was trained to do, but I still feel like I was picking at them, landing the hard shots. Those leg kicks definitely did some damage. So I felt like I had the second round. So I knew it was close going to the third, but I had the momentum. I kind of felt my swag and kind of the range and everything. So I felt good. I just in third round, same thing. I felt like I was making him miss, but landing my shots. Again, I wish I should have done more. I was planning on mixing in wrestling and takedowns, and what a reason, just didn't do it. But then the head kick landed and was clean. I thought he was out, but then I saw him start working to his feet. It could have went multiple ways. I thought they could have assessed him and realized that he was really messed up. They could have just called the fight, even though the bell rang. I understand that they didn't, and that's fine. I feel like, especially in Vegas, with them changing judging around a little bit and being a little more giving of 10-8 rounds, I could have seen, even though the whole round was really dominant, was in the fight. Yeah, it was that big of a change in the fight. I feel like they could also 10-8'd that, which for real, I really thought I won the fight. But I think the judges got it right. It's always nerve-wracking when you go there, but we still got the win and still got some learning to do. Very good.
Yeah, I thought personally that they were going to call him out with the way that he fell from that head kick and then got up and stumbled. But is that what were you thinking in the moment, that it was going to be a finish?
Yeah, so when I saw him go down, you could tell saw his eyes roll back in his head. I thought he was out. I was surprised he actually worked up to his feet, but he's a tough kid. And then he fell again, and then he fell into the fence. And then once he even made it to his feet, I went over and say good fight, hugged him or whatever, and you could tell he still was out of it a little bit. I think if the ref would have went and assessed him, they probably would have waved it off. But that wasn't my call, and I completely get it's a rare occasion that stuff happens, that close to the end. But fights can still be called after the bell if enough damage is done. So you never know. But I can see it either way.
All right, well, you're now 4-1 in the UFC 185 division. So, and your only loss is coming to someone that's in the top 15. So in a perfect world, or if you had what you wanted, who's next and what's next?
At this point, I really just want to get back in there and kind of go to work again and improve and put on a show. If I get a ranked guy, that's awesome. I always want to move up the rankings and get into there, but I beat a guy who lost 2 fights in a row, and I don't know if I earned it, but yeah, like you said, my UFC record overall, I've had a knockdown in every middleweight fight I've had, and I've had some good things going for me. I think I can compete with the ranked guys, obviously. Really, a rematch with him. I'm not a big rematch guy, but a rematch with Omari would make sense. He's kind of in that top 15. Man, I really would have liked to fight him, like not in Abu Dhabi. It was just such a terrible experience over there. But I don't know. Like, I wouldn't mind that fight back on a normal venue that isn't a tent in the middle of the day in 116-degree weather. But yeah, so I don't know that. Some people threw like Brad Tavares out. That'd be fun. But I mean, honestly, even guys outside the top 15 that are just going to come and like actually try to make it a fight, like sign me up. I just want to get back in there and get back to work.
Yeah, I would like to see you versus Marvin Vettori as a fan.
Ooh, okay, I can get down with that, man. I got a lot of respect for Vettori.
Yeah, he always brings a high pace, like in your face style, and you're pretty good at like doing the same thing, but kind of like counter striking in a way. Like you kept catching him with the left hand every time he was entering, and that's one of the things that I noticed. So how the experience of being on TUF 17, like and having Chael as a coach, how did that help your career?
It was massive for me. So like up until that moment, you know, I was going to school full time, working like 3 part-time jobs. You know, I worked at a hospital doing blood work. You know, I worked at a gym, you know, a couple days a week, and then I worked at a nightclub at night, you know, late at night. So like I was just super busy, and you know, I mean, I was training, but I was also like living the college life, having fun, you know, not making the best decisions. So getting on there, and like that was my first time to experience like a professional fighter lifestyle. You know, like, you know, eat healthy, get some good rest, wake up, go train, go back, rest, eat healthy again, like get up, have another hard practice, you know, and then like, you know, chill, you know, have some good home cooked food, and then relax, get to bed somewhat early, and don't be at work till 3 a.m. or whatever it was. And so that was the first time that kind of like, hey, this is what I can look like. And I mean, I feel like I improved a lot just in my training and my skill set just over that time. You know, I mean, I didn't do what I want to do on the show, but back like behind the scenes, like I improved a lot and really gained some confidence, because like I said, I got Chael. You know, they were bringing guys like Yushin Okami in, who was like, I think he was like ranked 3rd at the time, and you know, I was competing. I mean, I know practice isn't live, but I mean, I was competing and doing well with these guys, and like, dude, I deserve to be here, man. Like, I can do this, you know, for a living. And you know, it built my confidence, and obviously we've been in the UFC ever since. So it really, more than anything, built my confidence, just kind of showed me like what a professional lifestyle could look like, and gave me something to look forward to once we got out of the house.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I remembered the question I wanted to ask you before I let you go. Since you've been in the UFC since 2013 now, what is the motivation or goals that you have to do now in your career? Is it still title shot? Is it still being ranked, or is it just being the best fighter you can be from here on out?
So, you know, my whole career goal was to get into the UFC and win a fight. Now, obviously, I've been in this game for a long time, so like getting into the UFC sounded impossible. Like I had no idea how I could even make that happen. And then, you know, so I didn't want to show like I can just get there. Like I want to prove I can win at that level. Obviously, my debut, you know, I made it. I won first round submission of the night, bonus. Like all the dreams came true like that first day. So yeah, I mean, everything now is like just, I mean, yeah, obviously every fighter's like, I want to be a world champion. Like, you know, there's baby steps to that. So, I mean, as of now, it is really like trying to get to that ranked position. And then like, once we get that, you know, let's get top 15, then we can start looking for top 10, top 5, whatever. So, I mean, that's always the motivation. You know, I feel like you kind of get ranked and get that number next to your name, like, you know, that no one can ever take that away from you. You know, like it's a proven deal that you're there, and it's proof, right? So like you could be an old man and I mean, yeah, it's cool. You could be like, hey, I was right there, you know, but so it's some kind of tangible proof that would be kind of nice to have before I hang it up. I honestly, I've got a belt in jiu-jitsu with lots of submissions, like you're by the lake. So there we go. Yeah. Live out in the boonies out at a lake. So kind of starts dying.
You're fine.
So yeah, it's one of those where like, yeah, I mean, I can truly do everything. And, I've been in this game a long time, and I want to have that performance, that breakout performance that shows all my tools that I have and everything. And, the striking to the wrestling, the ground game, like it's everything. That's also part of it. And then, at this point, trying to build up retirement for when I'm done fighting, like being smart with my pay, my money. I own 2 businesses already, I'm trying to set myself up. So whenever I do decide to stop fighting, I don't have to go do some bare knuckle boxing crap to make a dumb paycheck, like just something, whatever, I mean, I get it. You can still fight if you want to, but like, I want to be able to kind of save my brain and spell my daughter's name when I'm 40. So, whatever it is, man, I just want to, at this point, it's building my future, as well as still kind of some of those tangible goals that I'm trying to reach too.
All right. So how soon do you plan on, or how soon would you like to get back in?
Man, funny you say that. I actually accepted a fight next weekend, but they end up going with a different opponent. So thought I was going to step in and fight Ed Herman at 205, which, yeah, I mean, I thought I had it, but they end up going to a different opponent, so I missed it. So, I mean, obviously my name's already in there and in the mix, so I'm guessing I'll probably have a pretty fast turnaround. Again, don't really care. That's the thing. It's like I can look for a ranked opponent, and try to like find the right opponent, but I'll probably have to wait a while. Or I can just kind of be ready to go and just get in there and have fun again and perform and just kind of take what's available at this kind of crazy COVID period right now.
Yeah. Ray, before I let you go, how was training during the COVID and stuff?
It was pretty good for the most part. I was out in Denver when it all kind of first happened, and was still able to train some. I came home and was able to train a little bit. And I had to shut my gym down. I did a lot of improvements in my gym, just some handiwork and stuff, replaced the mats. But I had some of my close team with me, so I still got some workouts in throughout it. And then I was probably one of the first gyms that got to like reopen in the whole country. So just like, being in Missouri, with the governor opened up, and then the county I live in, like it all kind of worked out. So I was probably one of the first gyms that reopened and, got right back to work. So it wasn't too bad for me, honestly.
Good. One of the few to hear. So many people have like so many crazy, like we had to build a cage in a warehouse and bring in 2 friends. Like
I believe it, man. California's still a shutdown. It's insane.
Yeah, like Sean O'Malley preparing for the Cheeto fight. He said like they just got a warehouse and he had like 2 steady sparring partners for the whole preparation.
It's nuts, man. Yeah, it's a strange time, that's for sure.
Yeah, right. Thanks for joining me though, and
absolutely, no worries, man. Thanks for
congrats. Hope to have you on when you have fight news.
Cool. We'll do.
All right, man. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good one.